Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I have posted in the past. If you have any video that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. The goal of my YouTube channel is to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine in such a way that when you use my fast cooking system, you will create exactly the flavor of the food that you love. Now, flavor, without any question, is the most important reason that we like food. For example, a friend of mine, he loved ketchup. Now, he can use ketchup on almost anything. In fact, he loved ketchup so much. His wife frequently joked is that he can have ketchup on a pair of old shoes and he would enjoy it. So the question is that what is flavor? Why flavor is so important? Now, there's a saying is that you love flavor first before you love food. So if you want to eat healthy food, like eat a lot of vegetables, you must make your vegetable to be flavorful for you. But what is flavor? How do you define flavor? So in this video, first of all, I'd like to discuss with you what is considered to be flavor and what are the different attributes of flavor and how they contribute to something that you love and enjoy. Now, flavor actually is far more complicated than what most people think. But on the other hand, it's actually quite simple as well. And the simplicity is that, well, if you love the flavor, you're going to eat more. So what is flavor? Most people think of flavor is what you can taste with your tongue. For example, with our tongue, we have taste buds for 5 basic tastes. That is sweet, saltiness, sour, bitter, and umami. Now, however, flavor is not only restricted to what we can taste with our tongue, because flavor also comes in the form of aroma. Now, most people probably well recognize that when you have a cold, food no longer tastes the same. And in fact, food tastes really bland. And through years of scientific research, it has been demonstrated that, in fact, what we taste is what happens in our brain. We do not actually taste with our tongue. What we have in our brain is that we have a neurological circuit that allow us to combine different sensations that ultimately create what we call flavor. Now, it turns out that aroma plays an essential role. Our nose is able to smell, and the sense of smell turns out to be far more powerful than actually our sense of taste. In fact, we can smell almost unlimited number of different kind of aroma, and they can combine in a deep sense of stimulation in our brain. The aroma that are detected by our sense of smell plays a critical role in shaping how we perceive flavor. Now, during COVID-19, many people who are infected by the COVID virus tend to have a tendency causing damage to the cells that are responsible for detecting the aroma. And this loss of smell has a profound impact on the ability of the individual to taste food. So consequently, when we look at from the standpoint of how flavors are being put together, this combination of both taste and smell is the most central aspect that how flavors are being detected. However, flavor is more than that. And we all know that because we know certain food that we like best versus compared to other type of food is because of the texture. For example, personally, I love squid, and my wife dislikes squid, and we just the opposite. And the reason I like squid is because of the texture. I like the kind of a slimy, soft texture of the squid. And you probably wonder why I like that. Well, because I ate a lot of squid when I was a child. And this has a profound impact for me in preference squid later in life. Now, my wife never had squid before, and the first time when he had squid, she just cannot stand the texture. So texture is another important contribution to what we consider to be flavor. In fact, almost everything we eat, texture plays a very important role. Certain types of texture we really like and enjoy, And some of them is almost something that is universal. Everybody likes certain type of texture. For example, come to bread. People like the texture of the bread the way it is. And when it is too hard, too soft, you won't like it. Similarly, like with some other type of ingredients, texture really is central part of your preference. And because of this reason, texture become part of the flavor of a dish. So when you cook, you always try to control the texture of the food ingredients that you cook. For example, when you cook vegetables, certain vegetables, you do not like it to be too soft, whereas some other vegetable, you would like it to be much softer. Again, there are individual preferences. And that's where flavor chasing come in, because you can manipulate the texture in the same way as you can manipulate the taste as well as the aroma. Now, in addition to this three, I would call it the cardinal aspect of how flavor can be contributed to how we like the food ingredients. The fourth important attribute of flavor is what we know as mouthfeel. And when you put something in the mouth, does it feel right to you? And most important part of the mouthfeel is that whether when you bite into it, what is the sensation do you get? And this is where the crunchiness or the crispiness of food actually also contribute to the flavor of the food ingredients, and you might not recognize or realize it. For example, when you cook fried chicken, you like the skin of the chicken to be crispy. So when you bite into it, it gives you this type of mouthfeel. And of course, the most famous mouthfeel is potato chips. We all know with the right potato chips, you will have much greater enjoyment. So when you do flavor chasing, you actually can control the mouthfeel of the food ingredients as well. Now the next aspect of flavor, which most people probably do not think of it as much, and that is temperature. Well, most people know that you like certain type of food hot, where some other type of food you prefer cold. Some of this might be cultural, what you get accustomed to. For example, when you drink, say, a soda. Most people would like to drink the soda with ice. But when I was growing up, there was hardly any ice. I drink soda at room temperature. When I first came to the United States, I remember I prefer soda with no ice. But of course, I changed. And now I prefer soda with ice. Actually, now I don't drink soda at all. I just drink water. But I don't like water to be cold. I like the water to be room temperature. In fact, during wintertime, I prefer the water to be warm. So, temperature plays a very important role as well. And in many ways, you can also consider that it's a component that contributing to the flavor of the food ingredients that you eat. And having the right temperature actually play a significant role of how the flavor appear and how you might enjoy it. Now the next attribute of what flavor is that probably most of us intuitively know that already, the appearance. If the food looks good, you probably think that it tastes good. And the ability to make food look with color, with shape, with dimension, all of this can contribute how you like the food ingredients. So when you think along this line, you can see that food ingredients, in terms of the flavor, has many different aspects contribute to it. And possibly some have greater impact than the others. But nevertheless, the best cook is to able to take into all of these different contributions and to create a type of food that will meet the criteria that will allow you to look at it with a sense of delight and positive attitudes. In my fast cooking system, I have 4 attributes. That is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. Now, of course, one of the main goals of the cooking system is efficiency, practicality, and creativity. But however, one of the key attributes of the cooking system is flavor chasing. Now, flavor chasing is most essential if you want to make home cooking sustainable. It is not the efficiency that you will keep cooking, And it's also not the practicality that will keep you cooking. In fact, what will keep you going back to cook over and over again is because of the flavor that you love. If you like the flavor of the food that you cook, you will keep cooking. Now, when you combine that with efficiency and practicality, and that will make home cooking sustainable. Because if you can do that, you will not want anybody else to cook for you. Because in this case, you become your own very best cook. And because of this reason, the fast cooking system, the flavor chasing is an important part. So when it comes to flavor chasing, it's the ability for you to achieve those attributes that I discussed in this video. And in future video, I will demonstrate how you can achieve those attributes by manipulating different aspects of the cooking system. So I post a video each day. My goal is to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. And the reason is critical because through home cooking and with the food that you cook and enjoy, you will be able to avoid fast and ultra-processed foods. And this is a significant investment of your long-term health. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.